Get ready.
Hello Game Boys and Game Girls, I'm the Game Boy Guru, and welcome to episode 31 of Retro Unboxing. We are on the downhill slide here, everybody. I've unpacked at least 30 boxes now. And so I've got the box I'm doing here. I have 2 more boxes of games back there, a tote full of controllers and accessories, another large tote with some steering wheels, and then I've got a few small boxes of what I guess I'll call game room accoutrements, decorations and some Toys to Life stuff and other things that I'll be using as part of the game room. So I'll probably unbox those on video, but I may not get as extracurricular about doing that as aggressively or as quickly as I'm doing the rest of these, because I really want to get all my games on the shelf and get the controllers and everything put away. So without further ado, let's look at some PS2 games. And this should be the last of them, based on all the boxes that I've opened already and what's left. So we've got Transformers the game. We've got Tourist Trophy, the real riding simulator. Actually looks pretty good graphically for a PS2 game. We've got KO the Kangaroo Round 2. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. Greatest Hits. Very long name for a racing game. We have Mountain Bike Adrenaline. There's Lego Star Wars, the video game. Star Wars Starfighter. Also, standard edition of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Myst 3 Exile. Midway Arcade Treasures 3, which is a whole bunch of different racing games. Some good arcade ports there. The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Kingdom Hearts with its nice shiny kind of foil cover there. Pretty cool. Always like seeing stuff like that. Hitman Contracts. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, which I don't remember if this is the one that's got Bam Margera or not. Oh. Larry Boy and the Bad Apple. Tony Hawk's Underground Greatest Hits. Spider-Man Greatest Hits. Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Sort of cult classic, Mr. Mosquito. The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Or The Return of the King, I should say. Legends of Wrestling. And I am not a big wrestling fan, but this game has a lot of the colorful characters who were part of the wrestling scene when I was a kid, and so a little bit of nostalgia with that. Max Payne 2: The Fall of Max Payne. The Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. Mobile Light Force 2, aka Shikigami no Shiro. Fantastic shoot 'em up that is somewhat, I'll say, downgraded with this port, or with this, this port to the American market by XS Games. They were so lazy that they used the same cover art as they did on the first game, which is completely unrelated and is Gunbird, that was released on the PlayStation. So this is effectively a good shooter game, but with all the ridiculous story elements tempered or taken out. And that's part of the fun of the Shikigami no Shiro series. We've got Naruto Ultimate Ninja, Urban Rain, Wheel of Fortune, which I saw earlier tonight on television, sitting in a restaurant. Vanna White is either a vampire or she's in an arrested state of aging. X Squad. We have X-Men 3, the official game, which is an official game to the worst of the X-Men movies. Warriors of Might and Magic. Unreal Tournament. Mega Man X Collection. Yay, good stuff. Mojo. Mace Griffin, Bounty Hunter. Medal of Honor Frontline. Medal of Honor Rising Sun. Madagascar. Monster Jam Maximum Destruction. Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. The Matrix Path of Neo. War of the Monsters, which looks like a blatant ripoff of King of the Monsters. That was a Neo Geo game. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3, Night of the Quinken. No idea what that means. Medal of Honor European Assault. Great game. And it is not in the case because this is what is in my PS2 Slim. It has been in there for a very long time, and I am bound and determined to finally finish the ridiculously evil, difficult last mission. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Mortal Kombat Deception. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, which has quite possibly one of the absolute best songs that accompanies the game and name drops the name, Snake Eater. Just fabulous. Jak 2 Greatest Hits. Disney Pixar's Wall-E. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus. Lego Indiana Jones The Original Adventures. MotoGP 07. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Disney's Meet the Robinsons. Jak and Daxter, The Lost Frontier, which I believe began life on the PSP. Splinter Cell, Chaos Theory. Trigger Man, not to be confused with Spoon Man. Get some packaging material out of the way here so I can get access to this bottom layer. Alright, we've got NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005 and NASCAR Thunder 2003, which Easy Racer will bemoan the fact that I haven't popped that one in yet. SOCOM US Navy SEALs 2. Another copy of Mortal Kombat Deception. I'll have to figure out if that's a variant or why I have a second one. Klonoa 2, Lunatea's Veil. Sprint Cars 2 Showdown at Eldora. Midnight Club Street Racing Greatest Hits. SSX 3. Snowboarding action there. Tomb Raider Legend. Jet Li Rise to Honor. Yourself Fitness, which is not so much a game as it is kind of like Wii Fit. And it doesn't say here, but I thought at one point I saw that this maybe supported the iToy, but I don't see it on there. The Scorpion King, Rise of the Acadian. Dancing with the Stars. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Make the grade. I'll move some of these out of the way here. Driver 3, which was apparently not very well received amid all the GTA games. Midnight Club Street Racer, Standard Edition. Wave Rally. Whoa! Throwing things now. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legend of Jack Sparrow. Jak 2 Standard Edition. Midway Arcade Treasures, and this is a cover variant using sort of a classic Midway logo there. There's another version that looks more like what's in line with Arcade Treasures 2 and 3. Jackass, the game. Katamari Damacy. Kengo, Master of Bushido. Guilty Gear X2, good stuff, although I would typically rather play it on the Xbox. I've got Guilty Gear X2 Reload. Kingdom Hearts 2, again with the nice shiny foil cover. PlayStation Underground Jam Pack, Summer 2001. And here is the PlayStation Underground Jam Pack Volume 13. We've got Soul Calibur 3, Atari Anthology, Disgaea, Hour of Darkness, Greatest Hits, DOA 2 Hardcore, again, kind of rather play that on Xbox, Final Fantasy 12, and Final Fantasy 12 Collector's Edition, Steelbook 10. I have Zagnorch to thank for hooking me up with both of those. Front Mission 4, Star Wars Battlefront, Ben 10 Protector of Earth Greatest Hits, Dance Dance Revolution X, Strawberry Shortcake, the Sweet Dreams game, Crash Mind Over Mutant, we've got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 Greatest Hits, Need for Speed Underground 2, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Need for Speed Carbon, Need for Speed Undercover. A lot of games in that series. Neo Contra, Nightshade, the pseudo-sequel to the reboot of the Shinobi games that was on the PS2. Odin Sphere, remember picking that up at GameStop many years ago. Oni, one of the early PlayStation 2 games. Onimusha Blade Warriors. Medal of Honor Vanguard. Rainbow Six 3. Raiden 3. The legendary shooter returns, it says. Definitely the lesser in the main series, however. R-Type Final. This, however, I actually kind of prefer Final to Delta. I know that's anathema in the shmup community at some point, or at some level, but I don't know. This game really hooked me. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legend of Jack Sparrow, Greatest Hits. Pirates, Legend of the Black Buccaneer. Power Drome, looks to be kind of a Wipeout ripoff of some measure. Power Rangers, Dino Thunder. Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones. Open Season. Over the Hedge. Pac-Man World 3. Pac-Man World Rally. Let's have a few more here. The Sopranos, Road to Respect. George of the Jungle and The Search for the Secret. So generic. PlayStation Underground Jam Pack, Winter 2001. Dance Dance Revolution X2. Hard Hitter Tennis. Delta Force, Black Hawk Down. Max Payne, Greatest Hits. SOCOM 3, U.S. Navy SEALs. Project Eden. That was a thrift store pickup while on vacation down in Texas a few years back. Paris-Dakar Rally. Pinball Hall of Fame, the Gottlieb Collection. And Pinball Hall of Fame, the Williams Collection. So, that should be the last of my PS2 games. Hopefully, with these last couple of boxes, I can finally be done unpacking games and actually start putting some of this stuff away. So, what do you guys think? Lots of PS2 stuff here. A lot of stuff that I've picked up in the last probably 2 or 3 years, but also some stuff that I've had forever, like R-Type Final, or the Mega Man X collection I bought way back. Same thing with Raiden 3. I bought it way back as a new release, just didn't grab me the way Raiden 1 and 2 did, or Raiden 4 has subsequently. So anyway, let me know if any of your favorites are in this batch, or if there's anything in here that you would recommend I move closer to the top of my my short list. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Game Boy Guru. I'll have a link in the description below to my blog where you can read all my Game Boy game reviews. That is gameboyguru.blogspot.com. Also, make sure you check out Nira and his channel. He provided the Super Mario Land overworld music that I use as the intro for all my videos, and he's also done a bunch of other great chiptune and game music covers, so make sure you go check that out. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing, and game on.